Welcome to Dashcam Diary of a Disabled. Today I'm heading off to my primary care doctor appointment, and it's flipping cold. It's like 39 degrees outside. I'm already running a few minutes behind, as per usual. I kind of got hung up watching some freaking orders this morning. I only had like 5 minutes left too, but I'm like, oh man, I gotta go. I don't know. It was on my YouTube when I woke up this morning. I don't know what YouTube rabbit hole my YouTube algorithm puts me in, but it just, it goes some crazy places without me directing it. So I do recall slowly waking up to what, like hearing some kind of something. I don't know. I was just, it's been a long morning, but an early morning. I got almost 7 hours of sleep, which is a much better improvement since COVID. I barely slept. I could not sleep more than like 4 or 5 hours. It was so bad. I just could not sleep at all. It just kept me awake, and I was just in miserable pain. It made the time drag by so slow because I couldn't sleep. Sleeping being sick, it's such a great time waster. Like, seriously. But when you're sick and you're not able to sleep, oh, it sucks, man. It really sucks. I love sleep. My body does not like sleep. My body dislocates and gets really pissed off while I'm sleeping. If I'm in one position for too long. So that means I slip like a pancake in bed repeatedly throughout the night. I am not a deep sleeper anymore. I can't. It just hurts when I wake up. I am so muscle wasted from being sick and in bed as much as I have been. Like, I'm normally in bed all the time, yes, but I'm usually more active doing other things outside of the bed when I'm at home. But since COVID, it really put me backwards. It put me backwards back into bed a lot longer than I freaking wanted to be. And now my body has wasted yet even more. I need to strengthen this jello blob of 128 pounds. That was the last I got weighed. I get weighed almost weekly when I go to the doctor every single week. So I pretty much know that I have maintained my weight for the most part over the last year, which has been great. That, you know, I've been eating just the right amount, that I can maintain the same amount of weight, except for I've lost muscle. I'm not gonna lie, I've muscle wasted quite a bit. And in my last exam, I like initial physical therapy or neurosurgery. No, it was neurosurgery appointment I went to that they were testing on my reflexes and neuropathies and stuff. And I was just really in a lot of pain that day too. I had a lot of lower back pain, and it really made my muscles weak. They were not responding like normal. They were responding, but they weren't good. So I know I need to get back into working out, having a routine, getting outside my bed, myself out of bed and move. I need to move and start. I need to function. I need to get myself to these places and back. I'm just super thankful to still be alive though, and I have this opportunity. It's draining my bank account like crazy, but I needed to really talk to my doctor. I need one more month of pain meds. But I'm getting off that crutch right now as we speak. I have been very slowly, so I don't throw myself into even worse symptoms. All the medication, but it's just something that my body needs right now while I get back into working these muscles, and it's going to be painful, but I've got to get off of them, and I've got to work my body, and I'm going to. I'm making this point to say this now. I'm going to do this because I'm not losing faith, and I'm going to think positive because I know what the body can do, and it's always trying to heal. And without my external influence of motivation of getting exercise in and strengthening my muscles where I need to strengthen them, I need to do this stuff and do the breathing exercises. I need to do these things that I know that are healing and that will promote healing faster. I had to be proactive in helping myself, helping me. I'm very thankful to want to have to be happy and do these things to keep myself happy, because it's gonna decrease my symptom load the more I'm proactive about doing the things I need to do. I don't want the medication. I really don't. It's such a battle. But it's a band-aid. It is not a fix to the problem. I can only fix the problem. And that is by eating right, eating healthy, taking my vitamins and supplements, taking my medicines on time, going to the places I need to go to get the testing done, and just observe all of my issues on repeat. I had to revisit different areas throughout my entire life. Like now I have closed off several sections now already. I've already marked these boxes, and I'm moving on to other things to make sure I'm not missing anything. It's imperative I keep checking. As much as I don't want to, it's so annoying. I tell you what, but I'm trying to get all of this done before I take my vacation in May. So I gotta make sure that I'm in good health before I go. It's a long road trip. I gotta take care of this temple of mine and keep moving and keep going and never giving up on myself and seeking happiness in the little things every day. The happiness is knowing that I have freaking medical insurance now that I have more trust in and more faith in. Right now I'm just doing what the doctor tells me to do, and I'm not worrying on unnecessary things. He duels as my therapist every week, so I can talk about these things that pop up that just really worry me, and he just rest me assured it's okay. And I'm like, okay, thank you. He's like my advisor and all. Like, I really adore my doctor. I'm kind of getting some tears of happiness right now. I'm really thankful to have him, and he's the one constant in my life right now. No matter how much things are changing or seem to have been changed in the last couple of years, since I haven't done all my repeated medical exams. I had to let myself go because of my insurance change, and I was fighting for my Social Security disability, and it's really overwhelming to do a lot of things when you're fighting big organizations. Be like, look, mofo, I am sick. And I just I'm asking for a little help here. Because I can't make it on my own, man. Help me out. Help a sister out. I'm so fortunate to have my incomes, my fixed incomes. But it also puts me in a cage too. And I feel so restricted because I don't know what I can do and what I can't do, and I need to look into the laws of things. As I approach, I'm halfway to monetization goals on this platform, but I really got to make sure that I'm not doing anything that I'm not legally able to do with monetization, because I'm really not able to work. I'm not consistent. Like, I can't, I'm not even consistent on myself. And I'm so undependable. Like, I'm always late. Like, I wouldn't trust me for anything either. Seriously. But I try to hold myself accountable for everything that I do. And I know I'm just slow. And I just, you know, I'm consistently late. That's who I am. That's one thing I am consistent on. Is being within 5 to 10 minutes late on everything. I was late being born, for goodness sake. I couldn't even be born on time, and then I turned backwards. I didn't want to be born even when I was. I had to be pulled into this world. And I was very late, and I was very over 10 pounds when I was born. I was one big baby, and I had a full head of hair too. Long black hair. It was like this long. It was seriously like an inch long. I had a full head of hair. Black hair. I was so roly-poly. I was like the chubbiest little baby. I was roly-poly. I looked like the marshmallow man. I was born inflamed and enraged. I wasn't ready. But nonetheless, how much I fight to not be born into this world as fat as when I did. I had some developmental things that didn't form correctly in my body. I have several different like genetic mutations. I have extra tube on my kidney. Like, that's not supposed to be there. My brain is too big for my skull. It's coming out the bottom of my skull. My brain is coming out the bottom of my skull by 7 millimeters. Very minuscule. However, it does affect me. It messes with me at times. But it also helps me adapt at times too, if that makes any sense. I'm very hypermobile, and so I'm flexible to things, and neuroplasticity is one of them. Our brains can be helped. We just have to work out our brains, and I love learning, so I try to learn something new every day. Whether it's useful knowledge or not, that's another story. But I have learned a lot, nevertheless, throughout my years of looking things up. But it's been a wonderful life so far, and I'm glad to have been able to be born, no matter how much I didn't want to come to this world. I'm happy to be in it, and I don't want to leave it now. And so I'm going to live till I'm 100. I'm going to fight every inch of the way to stay for at least 100 years. And boy, watching society change is quite interesting in the last 40 years. From what I remember anyway. I have many stories. A lot of Navy stories. My favorite port visit was Italy. I was there for 7 days. We pulled into Naples. On the way to our 3-month deployment to the Baltic Sea, going out at 3 o'clock in the morning. gotta be manned 24/7. we're in the zone. And we're training to be in our training exercise the entire time on the way there. Well, there was a sailboat also, a Danish sailboat that was sinking. We rescued some Danish sailors and took them back to their country and dropped them off. They had to ride on our Navy ship for quite a while. I think it took about a week or so to get across the Mediterranean. I don't recall. It's been so long. It's non-stop interrupted sleep. In a floating prison because you're shut off from the outside world for months on end. And you don't know what the heck is going on. Like, from 2003 to 2007, like, I don't know what was going on in society and pop culture, nothing. Like, I missed a lot in 4 years. Literally, you're really shut off from the world. You really don't have access to a lot of things. And only at certain times do you have access. But usually during those accessible times, you want to be sleeping, because you're tired. You're tired. But some of the friendships formed during those countless hours of nonstop watch in the middle of the night, on top of working regular shit during the day, having to be at muster at 7 a.m. Still like feeling alcohol from the night before at times. You don't know if you're swaying or if it's the boat swaying you. It's quite ridiculous. It is ridiculous. But some of the best years of my life as well. Some of the worst too. I mean, I had some bad experiences too, but I want to think about the best. And the people I served along during those years, some of the best people that I have known ever. It's crazy seeing what happens to them after the years too. The places we go, the people that I get out early, the people that stay in for the full 25 plus. More power to them, man. I tried to make it that long. I only made it 9 years. And my body broke down and was like, you're done, bitch. That's what my body said to me. You're done. And it took me 2 years to realize that, and then another 10 to accept it. I accept my disabilities now. I'm middle-aged. Degenerative changes are going to happen. Whether I want them to or not. They've accelerated with my issues and my military serving time. But I have all the stories and fond memories and a life fully lived, really. I mean, the only other thing I've never done was have kids and got married, but it's okay. The right person shall come. And it's just taken me a lot longer to find them because I'm just not focused on it. And I don't really intend to focus on it. If it happens, great. But I don't got time to be dealing with that right now. I got to deal with myself. I got to take care of me. And, once I can take care of me, maybe I'll start looking. But I'm happy with where I'm at, honestly, I only have to worry about my own feelings for right now, and they're hard enough to understand. I don't get my own feelings at times, I really don't. So, always learning, always growing, always wanting to just inspire others to keep going, no matter your situation in life. You can be happy. I'm happy for people that are together, I'm happy for people that aren't. I'm happy for myself because I'm doing what I need to do for myself. For once in my life, I'm taking care of me. And, I believe things happen for a reason when they're meant to happen, and my time will come. I fully do believe that. I just, I gotta focus on myself for right now. I need to make sure I'm capable. Capable of dealing with my own emotions. And then somebody else is on top of it. But I'll have to consider those too. But anyway, peace out. I'm here to my appointment. Have a great day.